Hey there everyone, Noir here and welcome to Fan Theories. Before we begin, if you are new to this series or if you haven't seen Petscop, I would highly suggest pausing this video and watching those first because throughout this series, I will be referring back to previous points I've made to improve upon them. I'll give you a couple of seconds here to do that and you can carry on after you've caught up. Okay, so here we are at Petscop 16, and I must say, this series has an amazing knack for making me drop what I was doing to get up to date with my analyses. Not a problem though, I'm sure that my prior engagement won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Let's begin. This episode clocks in at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, but those couple of minutes have helped to further encapsulate what could really be going on with Paul and the purpose for the game itself. The entire episode is set to the backdrop of the garage, but with the vehicles still being within it, contrasting what we saw in Petscop 14. This appears to be a follow-up episode to the final moments of that episode. We're then greeted to this message. No controller input has been detected for a very long time. Family, neighbors, police, or whoever, keep game console running. Call provided phone number. This not only links up Petscop 14, but it also potentially links up Petscop 2, 11 and 12 as well. This appears to be referencing the kidnapping of Care as mentioned in Carey's description as the emergency. It could also be referring to the conversation that Paul had on his birthday, which is the date of the 12th of November 2017, showing further correlation between the two of them. Why Petscop 12 then? Allow me to recount the message from that episode that I'm talking about. Are you still sitting on a chair? Can you still look around the room? Is there still a room? Bell's escape from the quitter's room allowed these messages to appear, and we see that the name of the room is referred to as Ghost Room or Testing Room. If the room that's being mentioned in the message is indeed the same room we're seeing the layout of here, then it's safe to assume that the quitter's room and the testing room are one and the same. We also see that there's a piano in the room with what appears to be a disc on top of it, but the significance of that is still unclear to me at this stage. The mention of a phone number in the message alludes to the phone call that we saw in both Petscop 2 and Petscop 11 that results in the message Care left the room. Something else noteworthy is the fact that the testing room is clearly monitored, showing a person sat on the bed who then moves towards the chair. Upon further consideration of the name of the series being Petscop, I believe that I might have figured out what its purpose is. PET in medical terms can mean a great number of things, but one that appears to be fairly significant to the plot of the series is Parent Effectiveness Training, a program created by Dr. Thomas Gordon to help with raising children in a safe and stable way that refrains from doing harm to the mental health of both parent and child alike. However, SCOP in medical terms means examine or observe. I'm aware that you may be thinking, well yes, that might be it, but what makes these two particular terms so significant together? The numerous messages telling the player to leave the game on. If we treat Petscop as a means of monitoring the actions of the parent and child respectively, then the game would need to stay on so it can properly document everything. Or at least, that was its initial intention. We were all made aware back in Petscop 11 that Rainer, the creator of the game, initially started making it in 1996, seemingly after the event of Michael Hammond's death, for Marvin to play. So why are there now multiple copies? Here's another reference to Parent Effectiveness Training. Dr. Gordon had initially written the book for his training in 1970, but here's the link to Petscop. A revised and updated version of the book was published in 2000, just like the discs reappeared in the same year. The purpose of surveillance can be used for security and safety, but it can also be used for nefarious means as well, such as making sure that your prisoner is staying in their cell. And that brings this analysis to a close. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know what your thoughts and theories are in the comments section, and even if you didn't, let me know how I can improve the series for you. Until next time, people, keep on surviving.